Old Man Race Fan here. Hey, I'm at the Circle City Speedway in Indianapolis, Indiana, where our driver Trace Mehler is going to run the Midwest Throwback Sprint Car Series in our car, and he's also then running the wing sprint car, the 305. So come join us. It's going to be a fun night of racing. Well, I got to the track late because of another commitment, so I missed the first heat race, and wouldn't you know it, racing started at 8 o'clock, and I got there at 8 o'clock. And you know, right out of the gate when I climbed out of the truck, I'm like, oh, they're pushing sprint cars off. So I went up there, and sure enough, by the time I got to the track, the green flag had already dropped, laps were underway, and of course, it was our first heat race, and Trace, my driver, was in it. Well, so I watched it on TV. There's a TV screen on the backstretch at Circle City Speedway, so I could kind of see the race. And he finished second in the heat race. Aric Gentry, driving Danny Pittman's car, won it. So then I bought my pit passes and went to the grandstands, and I was going to film the second heat, but for some doggone reason, I goofed up. I thought I was filming, but I took a picture instead. So, oh my, well, sometimes technology, or, hey, an old man like me, can't necessarily figure it out. So, but, John Stanbro, he's a name in sprint car racing. He's done everything in racing. He's driving a vintage car now. He won the second heat race. I learned later that we actually qualified fourth quick, which was, oh boy, this is going to be a night. So I knew we had some competition going in, and went back to the pits, and nobody was around. Everybody was gone. I was kind of surprised by that. Where is everybody? Well, I learned then that we had, for that night, a suite at Circle City Speedway. Trace and his family had rented the suite, and the track was celebrating Trace's championship from the previous year, 2024, in the Circle City Speedway Steel Block division. So there was a cake, and man, we sure ate some great food, and it was air conditioned, kind of a nice setup. So there was a balcony out front where we got to actually watch the races from. And so all I really have on video tonight is the feature. But before we get to that, here's a plug from one of our sponsors, Trace's brother Court, talking about the great stuff that's happening at the Woods Bar.
Hey everybody, it's Court Mehler. I'm Trace Mehler's little brother, maybe his big brother, but my wife and I, we own the Woods Event Center here celebrating tonight with all of our friends and family. Jason, of course, our car owner. We're getting ready to watch the feature. Our driver, Trace Mehler, is starting second row, first row outside, I believe, maybe. I could be a little close on that, somewhere
first
close.
First row inside. Second row inside.
First row inside, second row, but yeah, we're just out here celebrating. We have a suite out here tonight, and Trace won the 2024 Steel Block Championship this last year. We're really proud of him. One heck of a driver. He's always been he's been my driver ever since I was a little bitty, but just wanted to thank Jason Metzinger Motorsports for always putting us in good equipment. Thank you for that, Jason. Want to thank the Woods Event Center for always being on board. Trace's crazy ideas, mom and dad, and just all of our supporters that have done this with us. Hill Spreading, Joe Hill's been a big supporter of us for a long time. Trace loves it here. We got this suite for the night, so we're just enjoying some family time. So hoping we can bring one home tonight. But just again, thanks to Jason Metzinger, Old Man Race Fan. Make sure you're subscribing on this because we got a lot of good stuff coming up. Got a lot of really cool things coming up with a lot of the stuff we're doing on the Mehler Racing page. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.
Speaking of the Woods Event Center, those mushroom Swisses look really good.
We sold out of them tonight.
First night
selling them. Sold out.
Yeah, I'm going to drive down there to get one of those.
Everybody should. Yeah.
Midwest Throwback people through and through, lovers of the vintage sprint cars, and they lost a hell of a guy. So this one goes out for them.
So that was a great win for us. I mean, Trace's whole family was there. We had a suite celebrating his championship at this track last year. Really good food and a great time. And, I tell you what, I get a kick out of Trace's family. His daughter is just a lot of fun. I mean, and his wife also, uh, boy, I tell you what, their daughter, she has the world at her fingertips. She is loved so much, and it's kind of fun to see that. So Trace had another race to run. He ran the 305 winged sprint cars, and with the redraw, he kind of he had bad luck. He drew position 8. So uh, with those wing cars, it's tough because you're not really in clean air. You got to be in clean air to go fast with these things. And so I think maybe he finished 7th or whatever. But then, the other thing that was a lot of fun is we camped out this night. So like after the races were I pulled my camper into the pits, and I think we set up probably till about 3 o'clock in the morning. Eddie and I, Trace's dad, and boy, I tell you what, you have some of your best theological conversations influenced by beer at 3 a.m. Well, it was time for bed. And then we got up in the morning and left, got on the road quick, had maintenance to do, had to figure out why we were blowing smoke. And, well, I just had McDonald's. But anyway, hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you sometime very soon at the races.